Good morning, class. It's Monday and we're ready to start reading. Welcome to the first reading lesson of the week. Woo woo. I'm so excited because Miss Pearson loves reading. So this week our story is a really cool story. It's one of my favorite stories. I always say that, but that's because I love lots of stories. It is called Me, Jane, and it's realistic fiction because it's based on true events. So I hope you liked it because you're supposed to listen to it before this. If you didn't, it's okay. You can listen to it after this because you're going to need to listen to it to do the worksheet that comes after this little mini lesson. So this week, today, we are really focusing on, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but we're going to be talking about it again because it's a really important end of the year, second grade reading skill to become a better reader. And it is using the illustrations to help you understand the key details in text better. We talked about that like 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be doing more of that. So excited. Let's get started. We're going to start with our learning target. That's our end goal. And then we're going to go over our success criteria, which are the steps we're going to follow to reach our goal. So our goal today is repeat after Miss Peterson. I can. Very good. Use the illustrations. And remember, illustrations is a fancy word that means pictures. In a text. Very good. To describe key ideas. Very good. And remember, key ideas are just the most important things that happen in a story. Like if without those things, if those things didn't happen, the whole story would change. Those are the key ideas. And our success criteria is as what we've been working on the whole end of the year. And you probably know what we're going to say. We're going to say it again. Repeat after Miss Peterson. I am successful when. Very good. I use text evidence. Very good. To prove my answers. Your turn. Very good. So that just means we're going to be using clues and details and going back in the story to find evidence and prove our answers. We're using information from the story to help us. And that helps us become better readers because we understand the story better. And when we understand the story better, we can just be all around better readers. So let's get started. This also is part of our success criteria. The illustrations in a story are more important than you think. They help you learn new information or information that the author didn't write down. That's why Miss Pearson always says, read the words, read the pictures. That's what that means. I've been saying that all year. Okay? They help tell the story by looking and thinking about each picture. Here are some helpful hints. Hint, hint. These are what you could be doing to help as part of our success criteria. Step 1, look closely at the pictures. That means don't just look at it and be like, oh yeah, the kid's smiling. Look closer, look at the background, look at the other people in the picture. What are they doing? What's happening? Maybe it's giving you clues. Next, step 2, pay attention to the background and setting, kind of like what I just said. But remember, the setting is when and where the story takes place. So not just if they're outside. Yes, that's part of it, but when? Was it the past, present, or future? We talked about that like a week ago too. And step 3, ask yourself, what is happening and how does it make me feel? Does it make sense? What am I missing something? And do I need to look closer? Do I need to spend more time really paying attention to the details? Step 4, look carefully at all of the details, like I just said. So this is what our steps on how we are going to help us use the illustrations in the story, Me, Jane, to understand it better. That's what you're doing by yourself after this video. But to help you practice that, I have a different story I'm going to read to you, and to help you really use the pictures to understand what's happening on a couple pages, I covered up the words with sticky notes. So you really I'll hold the picture up so you can see you got to really analyze the picture. That'll be good practice for when you have to do it by yourself after this. So let's get started. The story I picked, also this is a new book I got, and I didn't get to read it to you guys because I got it at the book fair right before we left, and then we never came back to school, but it's okay because I have it now. It's called The Princess and the Pony. And I also picked this because look, the illustrations are so cute and funny, and they really will help us master this reading skill of using the illustrations to help us understand key details. So The Princess and the Pony. Let's get started. Oh, it was written and illustrated by Kate Beaton. And it says she's a #1 best-selling author, so we need to look up what other stories she's written and drew illustrations for, because I want them all. So let's get started. Not every page I covered the words, just some of the pages, and we're going to work together to really use the illustrations to figure out what's happening. It'll be good practice. Oh, look at all these ponies. So cute. Okay. Here we go. In a kingdom of warriors, the smallest warrior was Princess Pinecone, and she was very excited for her birthday. There she is. So cute. Oh, and I cover up the words. So let's look very closely at the illustrations to help us figure out what's happening on this page. I see another warrior. He's holding something. And look, see the lines coming off of everything they're holding? Maybe those are, it looks like they're very proud of them. They're all smiling. Gotta pay attention to the details. They all look like different types of superheroes or warriors from like back then in the kingdom. Okay, and here's more. Look closely. And there's Princess Pinecone. And her sweater says special girl, so it must be her birthday. So we just use that as a clue, a detail. So it's her birthday. And all of these, oh, do you think all these people, maybe the reason they're like proud of what they're holding and it looks new and exciting, maybe they're lining up to give the princess her birthday presents? Maybe. Uh-oh. Does she look happy about her birthday presents? No, let's look at the illustrations. Okay, there's your last glimpse. And now let's see if our prediction or our clues that we got from the pictures, we read the pictures. Let's see if our clues were correct. I'll take the sticky notes off of this page first. These are sticky notes. Okay. Let's read the words. Most warriors get fantastic birthday presents, shields, helmets with horns on them, things to do, win battles with, things that make them feel like champions. So we were lost. So those are presents. These are other warriors. These are gifts or presents they got on their birthday, and that's why they look happy and proud of them, because they are all things that are going to make them better warriors. Like she got bow and arrow. She got a giant weight, gloves, a shield, a helmet, jewelry. Now let's read these words. Princess Pinecone got a lot of cozy sweaters. Warriors do not need any cozy sweaters. That's why she was wearing a sweater, and that's why she looks upset. So, see how when we read the pictures, we were close. Very good. Got to pay attention to the details. Next page. I covered up the words. But look, she doesn't look as upset in this picture. Let's zoom in. And it looks like she might have drew that picture of her on a, what is that? A pony like horse, and she looks happy on, look it. She looks happy on the horse, and she looks like maybe do you think she's asking them? Maybe those are her parents. We don't know. Do you think she's asking them for a pony or horse? And she's gonna try to tell them that'll make her a better warrior because she can ride it, like into battle. Okay, so we looked closely at the illustrations, at the details. We looked at the other people. We looked at the setting. We zoomed in. Now let's see if our prediction was correct. This year, it would be different. Princess Pinecone made sure to let everyone know exactly what she wanted. A big horse, fast horse, a strong horse, a real warrior's horse. So see how we just paid a couple more seconds to pay close attention to the illustrations to help us fully understand what was happening in the text, the story. So we're already using our strategy, and we were correct. Good job, us. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, next page. And they tried their best. So there's a sign that says happy birthday. And look, they're covering her eyes. They're trying to surprise her with a surprise present. It says they tried their best. But they didn't get it quite right. Ah! Does that look like the horse in her picture? Let's go back to the text and be text detectives. Does that look like that horse? Look at that horse. That's a strong, sturdy, muscular horse for battle. This looks like a cute little pony. So it is cute, like she should be grateful, but that's not like a warrior horse like she wanted in her illustration she drew. Oh, and this page, I covered up the words so we can use our strategy using the illustrations. So here she is with her new pony. She looks worried or like kind of stressed out in this picture. Let me zoom in for you. Right here, it looks like maybe she's trying to ride it and it's just sitting there, not running, not galloping. This one, she looks like she's trying to talk to it or make it move or something. Let's see if our reading the illustrations, read the pictures was correct. I can't write that, said Princess Pinecone. So we were said that she looked stressed and like worried kind of, and that's what the words say. I can't write that. That sounds stressed or worried to me. So we were correct on that one. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's too small, too round. Yeah, so we said it looks like it's not moving, just standing there no matter what she does. It's too small, too round, not moving. Very good. And I think its eyes are looking in different directions. This was true, but only sometimes. So she's like, focus, be a smart horse, take me to battle. But that doesn't look like he's ready for battle. But he's cute. And the rest of the book, we'll just finish the rest of the story without the sticky notes so we can see what lesson we learned because we are also practicing that. But you can't say no to a birthday present. So she took the little pony to her room where it ate things it shouldn't have and had gas too much. Ew! Now, as it happens, a great battle was coming up, and battling its warriors' favorite thing. Battling was a warrior's favorite thing to do. Now, even though we didn't cover up any words, we can still use our strategy, read the pictures. So the words said that the battle was coming up and the battle was the warrior's favorite thing to do, but the pictures say other more details. So battle schedule. It didn't say anything about a battle schedule in the words, did it? Let's see what it says. They're training, brunch, training, picnic, a brawl. That's a fancy word for like a fight. Rest, training. So there's a lot of training that they didn't even tell us about. To be a warrior, you have to train a lot. That means practice and like practice battling and working out. And there's posters that says fierce, team Viking, smash, the terrible three. So that shows she really likes training and she really likes being a warrior, like it's her life. So this is very important to her. That shows this is very important to her. And the pony's just like, just looking cute just sitting there, but it doesn't look like a warrior battle pony. The princess tried to teach the pony how to be a real warrior horse. So read the words. The pictures are showing us kind of a comparing and contrasting. This is what a real warrior horse looks like, she thinks. So that one's ready for battle. It's strong, it's big, it's sturdy. And this is her pony. So the pictures showed us that we can compare them. The words didn't compare them. So that's also using our strategy, using the illustrations. But the pony was hopeless. We will never be champions, Pinecone sighed. She's not having a growth mindset. Come on now. The day of the great battle arrived. All the other warriors seemed very big and very tough. Just do your best, she told the pony. So let's zoom in and use our strategy. Read the illustrations. Zooming in. Look at the other warriors. They're very strong. They have lots of weapons. They have muscles. They look ready to go. They look like they've been practicing. And there's Princess Pinecone and her pony. So we're also comparing them and making predictions about what's going to happen in this battle based on the illustrations, our strategy. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff happening in these illustrations. I'll read the words first, then I'll just zoom in so you can just see it for a couple seconds. The starting horn sounded, and what a battle it was. There were dodgeballs and spitballs and hairballs and square balls, and those were new. Let's zoom in. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening, so many details you can be paying attention to read the picture. Can you see? I can't. Okay. So I'll just zoom in. Wow, that is a big battle. People were getting knocked over left and right. Pinecone stood at the edge, looking for her chance to dive in. Just then, Otto, the awful, the meanest warrior of all, charged right for her. That's what the word said. Let's see what the illustration says. There he is. He does look like the meanest and strongest, and it looks like he's ready to go. He's charging. He has some kind of weapon, and he's coming. Hopefully not right for her. The crowd held its breath. Pinecone fumbled for her spitballs. There she is she's on her pony trying to get her spitballs out. The pony's just sitting there like usual. That's what the illustration shows us. But Otto stopped in his tracks. His eyes grew very wide. Let's see if the illustration matches. Oh, but the words didn't tell us why his eyes grew wide or who he's staring at. Who does it look like he's staring at, everybody? You see? He's staring right at the pony. That's why he stopped himself from charging at her. So the illustration told us that, not the words, part of our strategy. Aw, he said, what a cute little pony. Who would want to hurt a roly-poly pony like you? And look, now he looks like he loves the pony. And the illustration showed us that because there's hearts. He's looking lovingly at the pony. And Princess is like, shoo, that was a close one. That's what the illustration showed us. Warrior after warrior paused to admire the cute pony. What a cutie pie, said Sally Smash. He's so round, said Carlos the Cruel. Aw, he looks a bit like me, said Huge Harold. Let's look at the illustration and you guys guess which one Huge Harold is, because the word said Huge Harold looks like the pony. So let's see what the illustration is telling us. Okay, there's the pony surrounded by the other warriors. Which one do you think is Huge Harold? Yep, he looks just like the pony. Pinecone was flabbergasted. That's a fancy word for like shocked. I was flabbergasted. She was floored. This is not how a battle usually goes, she said. So the text just told us, the words, the text told us that the battle's not going how it usually goes. What is the illustration, the pictures telling us? Are people fighting in the illustration? No, they're just standing around staring, aren't they? You're right, said Otto, but we're warriors. We don't often get to show our cuddly sides. So there they are. Princess Pinecone thought about it. Well, she said, I can help you with that. How is she going to help them? It didn't tell us. But the illustration's giving us clues. Look close at the details. Look at the setting. Look at the background. Look at the other characters. How is she helping them show their cuddly side? They're all getting a chance to cuddle her pony, and they look happy, don't they? Look at their faces. Soon, all the warriors had their own cozy sweaters. Oh, she gave them each one of her cute cozy sweaters that she got as a birthday gift. And Otto the Mean is wearing a rainbow one. They all have different cute sweaters on. That's what the illustration is showing us. And the text didn't tell us if they like them or not, but what does it look like? Oh, read the words, read the pictures. It looks like they like them, huh? Because their faces are smiling, they're beaming, they have those lines. Beaming, that means they're like, love it. Everyone voted Pinecone and the pony the most valuable warriors of the day. They're the MVPs, except MVW, most valued warrior, instead of most valued player. Look, they're lifting them in the air. Oh, and they even have a trophy. MVW, most valued warrior. Now, the text didn't tell us, but is Princess Pinecone and her pony happy about that or no? Let's see. It looks like they're enjoying being the MVWs, huh? They're not mad about it. Pinecone threw her arms around the pony. You're the best horse a warrior could ask for, she cheered. Nothing can stop a team like us. And is she happy she won the award? Zoom in on the illustration. Looks like it. The pony was so excited it lifted its tail and gasped. Ew. Well, said Pinecone, we can work on that. And then there's the illustration. Ew. Me. And here's the pony wearing a bunch of different sweaters. So cute. Okay. So I think the lesson that we learned was that you need to have a growth mindset, be positive. At first she was negative and complaining that she didn't have a big horse, but in the end, her cute pony was the thing that ended up saving her in the battle. And we also learned to be kind and pay it forward because she found a use for all her sweaters and that she made everyone happy by giving them a sweater. So that's 2 lessons. Remember, I told you a story can teach you more than one lesson. And also, I feel like we mastered our goal, which was to use the illustrations, which just had very cute, funny illustrations, didn't it? We used the illustrations to describe the key ideas. Say, check. Excellent. And also, we were text detectives, and we used proof from the text. We were using proof in the form of the text, which were the words, and the illustrations, pictures. So we were double text detectives. Very good. So now after this, if you didn't watch the story, Me, Jane, go ahead and click on the link on the Monday plans. Watch the story. Be paying close attention to the illustrations. And then this page is in the Monday file, it says the pictures and picture books. The directions. Describe the impact that Jane's sketches have on the book. So sketches are like hand-drawn pictures, like illustrations. So Jane, the main character, drew some sketches. That means impact means how were they important to the story. So without them, would the story be different? Think about it. Then you can draw a picture of them and that, or your idea. Why do you think the author used a photograph at the end of the book? And remember, we learned photographs are nonfiction text features. I told you this was based on true story. And photograph, so that means it's taken with a camera. It's a real picture. Why do you think they used that? Why did they need that? Why was it important? Did it help you understand the story better? Did it help you understand the key ideas or key details, the most important parts? And you can draw a picture of that, how it helped you, or what it looks like. And if you don't have a printer, just copy this down onto a blank piece of paper. And as always, send me your pictures. I love to see them. And if you need to watch a story more than once, that's okay. Or really, you can pause it and look at the pictures. Okay, so have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.